You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put this here. There we go. That's better. All right. Let's get the bobblehead in the back, ready to go. I'm his TO. What are you guys talking about? Hey, so. All right, what's going on, people? What's going on? What is going on? What's up? What's up? Yeah, I'm gonna not stay on too long. Just wanted to check in with you guys. Check out what's behind me, CJ. You see that? The bobblehead is there. It is there. It is ready to go. What is going on, people? The fuck is this shit? All right. Ali is correct, my brother. Ali is correct. That'll be yours next. That'll be yours next. What is going on? How are we doing? How are we doing? Nobody up in here? I might end this motherfucker if nobody comes in because I'm tired anyway. I'm tired anyway. Just dropped another video, recap of the weekend. The alert went out, but I guess I was here late. So what's up? Nobody in here? Nobody's talking? Nobody talking at all? Nobody's talking. Come on, we can't be doing that. What's going on, people? What is the deal? What is the deal? What is the deal? Talk to me, everybody. Talk to me. What's up, Mike? We set up a tag team boxing match. Me and Mikhail versus Chicago and Bomberto. Well, Bomberto is a Bomberto. You know what I'm saying? Why is nobody in here? What's going on? 5 minutes in, nothing. I'm gonna get off at like fucking 12:30. Fuck this shit. Prior to Sunday night, boxing had taken an L. That's right, Mike. And then I just made the video. I should probably play it for you guys. Is it this one? I believe it's this one. Let me know if you guys want me to play it. BG, what up? Ryan just had a bad night. That's it? You think? You think so? Shit, I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that. We'll find out. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know about that, people. Ryan did not just have a bad night. He did not just have a bad night. I don't believe he just had a bad night. I think he got, I don't know. Maybe he did just have a bad night. What's up? What's up? Damn, why only got 3 people in here? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on, my peoples? I ain't staying on too long, so next raffle, everybody, is for this Muhammad Ali bobblehead right there, right behind me. Next raffle. Muhammad Ali bobblehead, next raffle. That's what's up next. The Muhammad Ali bobblehead, next raffle. That's what's up. All right, here we go. Fresh off the press. Let's peep this video.
Naoya Inoue saves a historic weekend of boxing. Friday in my hometown at Times Square with a snooze fest triple stack with no napkins or maple syrup. In this fight, Devin Haney hails an Uber and circles around the ring, slingshotting occasional counters. He plays it safer than Trojan Magnums, as both fighters land 110 total punches, which is the 4th lowest ever CompuBox output over 12 rounds. Which begs the question, did the first Garcia fight leave Devin unable to fire like he's a UK cop? Or was he just taking no chances to secure that Ryan rematch? The second Squabble Friday featured Teofimo Lopez. His opponent, Arnold Barbosa, is a patiently smart fighter who stays outside like he's competing in the Winter Olympics. Barbosa's Teflon-level safety is difficult to look amazing against, but Teofimo still somewhat shined, with athleticism, showmanship, and a dazzling combination of speed and power. The main event Friday featured Ryan Garcia getting dropped and upset by Rolando Rolly Romero in another NyQuil classic that saw Ryan less active than Mount Vesuvius. You can find my full breakdown on Rolly vs. Ryan on my YouTube page. The very next night on Saturday brought us Canelo Alvarez vs. William Skull. Canelo has a mega fight against Bud Crawford sitting in the cut like Meg Ryan. So many people wonder why this potential speed bump was even scheduled. Skull ran like Carl Lewis on meth for the entire fight, hitting onlookers with a fistful of Ambien. The two pugilists set the CompuBox record for the lowest ever total amount of punches landed over 12 rounds, leaving Canelo with a lopsided victory that left everybody in Times Square counting sheep. And on Sunday, sliding into home plate like Willie Mays to save the weekend was Top Rank, starting with a rock'em sock'em war between Rafael Espinoza and Edward Vasquez. Both men jumped in the phone booth like Clark Kent, repeatedly bobbleheading each other over 7 rounds, which saw the 6'1" Espinoza opening up like 7-Eleven while delivering hammers in bulk like he worked at Costco. The ref finally stops the fight, and in an action-packed main event, Naoya Inoue gets dropped like a wet bar of Irish Spring in the second round. Ramon Cardenas shows power, ironclad will, and sharp counterpunching throughout the fight. But the monster quickly adjusts and begins popping off like a bottle of Cristal as he smashes Ramon with cinder blocks over the 8 rounds, wearing him down like some Indy 500 tires, which forced the ref to finally stop the fight.
There it is. What you guys think? Yeah, he's a warrior. That's a fact. He was a warrior. That's a fact. Big fucking huge ass warrior. Word up. As you guys see behind me, Muhammad Ali bobblehead will be next for a raffle. So far, we only got CJ entered. Just went on today, though. Gracias, Jose. Ryan has been stopped. Ryan has been dropped. At this point, he should shut it down open up shop. Whoa. Whoa. Chain of Bodegas in Victor Valho. Marky, we didn't know you were going live today because it's late date night. Yeah, I'm probably not going to go live. I'm just going to go live for a little bit anyway. I'm not staying on too great. Thanks, CJ. Most guys got our fix on Johnny's page earlier. See, I think you say shit like that as a dig. I do. I've gotten to know you a little bit, Alberto. I think you say shit like that as a dig. You always like bringing up when there's not a lot of people. You like bringing up negative shit quite a bit. I don't think it's just a coincidence. I'm on to you. Doesn't bother me, by the way. So maybe you can keep doing it if you want, but it doesn't bother me. Just so you know. So maybe try and if you want to bother me, try and find some other way to bother me. But I'll tell you, if you actually do start bothering me, then you get blocked. So maybe just don't try to bother me or anybody. You know what I'm saying? It might be a better way to go. You got on late. Yeah, man. I'm not going to stay on too long, Bob. If Ryan don't got it by now, he never will. All right. Marco, I just found out the Monsters 11 championship fights have all been not. The motherfucker is no joke. No joke. You know, he's on that, Bud went that, whatever it was, 8 years, knocking everybody out at welterweight. Inoue's on a similar pattern. Now, Inoue went down his not last two fights, but he went down twice at 122. So what's that show us? Maybe it's a little too big for him. He never went down before that. And to that point, CJ, nah. He's been down twice at 122, which is the highest weight he's ever fought at. You think if he goes higher, I think it's going to be too. I think featherweight's too big for him. I do. What's up, Camille? Camille, didn't you hear my whole take? I met Canelo and Crawford in person when they were together. We were doing an event. We were doing a recording something. All of us were there. And Crawford does look bigger in person. Not even think. Like, I've been around both of them. Crawford looks bigger in person. That's a fact. Not like a huge discrepancy, but bigger. Barbosa don't have 1 1/10 the heart of Cardenas. Why you say that? Barbosa's heart's never been questioned or tested. What makes you say that? What makes you say that, senor? Get him down, open up shop. If Crawford beats Canelo, will he ascend straight from the ring up into the gates of heaven? I don't know. People are talking greatest of all time. No. Maybe in time. Yeah, man. When I saw him, the motherfucker was, he was smaller than me, but he wasn't. He was probably heavier than me, actually, just shorter, because I'm thin. Maybe the monster. Well, I'm sleek, svelte. Maybe the monster, like Trinidad, when they knock down, they get better. Well, Trinidad was also rumored to have sheetrock around his fucking hands. So, what's good, Josue? What's good, Mikkel? What are your thoughts about Tank fans wanting Inoue to move up? Nah. Inoue, these two knockdowns have showed me that 22 is in. Excuse me. I believe 122 is Inoue's max. I don't think he should go any higher, especially not to 130. Tank and him would have to meet at around 130. That's too much, I think, for Inoue. Nobody should say Canelo the favorite, but longer. Nah, Canelo's the favorite on paper still, Jose. He is. Did we not learn anything from Loma Rigo fight? 2 pound for pound greats going at it. The bigger man won. Well, you know the old saying. I can't believe there's only 5 people in here. I'm shutting this down in like 15 minutes. If we don't get more people. I don't know why it's so dead tonight, but maybe it's the time. You know the old saying, a good big man always beats a good little man? Not always, usually. Nothing's always in boxing. Objective Latino fan, I truly see it as 50-50. It's 50-50 now. What up, Raf? Damn, 3 people in here now? The fuck is going on? I had it 60-40 Canelo. Now I got it 50-50. I think Inoue versus Tall Espinoza would be a fire fight. He's too heavy. He should stay away from fucking featherweight. Why? What's the Rolly interview? Put the link in. Put the link in. What up, MPO? Yeah, I know, man. Said you weren't having a show today, maybe. Yeah, but now that I'm live, people would see it and come in. Dispute the facts. Marco, taller, longer, more skilled. He's taller and longer and more skilled. That's a tough one. Probably, yeah. Bud's more skilled, I would say. But the power, the size, and the style, the fact that Bud likes sitting in the pocket. I mean, Bud loves owning that phone booth like he's Bell Atlantic. It's about styles here. Fundora. Why? What do you do? Vlog. E-Rocks. Punch was clowning Crawford. I was dying. Punch drunk? Why would anyone care about what Rolly says? He's not a good fighter. He's a world champion now, Bob. Isn't that crazy? But it's true. He's a fucking world champion now. BET Uncut. Bud is going to whoop Canelo. The monster should stay in weight class and get a couple. He should retire, man. He should retire. Thank you, sir. I'm going to... What's this? Fight hype? Oh, it's this Punch? I don't want to see fucking Punch. I thought you were talking about the Rolly interview. I have nothing against Punch. I'm just saying I don't really watch other dudes. I don't really care, you know. Not that I don't care. Just, you know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. What's this, Raf? This is the one? This is the fight hype one? Yeah, okay. I will peep that when I get off with you guys. Chicago, not in jail. Nello kills Bud's fat ass. Rolly says everyone calls him one of the most intelligent people they know. No, he didn't say that. He didn't say. Did he really say that? Damn, I got an early meeting tomorrow. Trying to sell this club. I got to get my exercise in. Now Rolly got the Reggie belt. Remember? Okay. Rolly is a 3-division champ. I know it's wild, but the belts don't count to me unless you got the Ring Magazine belt. You're not a champion. You can't be a world champion in your first fight in 47. Yep. Both Ryan and Haney fought for the next paycheck because they didn't want the risk of getting embarrassed. They knew they were going to put. Gappy? Who has a gap in their mouth? What are you guys talking about? The hell are you talking about? It's not a real belt. Neither guy was. I'm with you. I don't count Reggie belts. Oh, wait. Is the Reggie belt the actual belt? Let me see something. He won the WBA, right? WBA rankings. Because BoxRec doesn't list the WBA, which is just so fucking stupid. All right. It's welterweight, correct? Let's see. Welterweight champion, Jaron Ennis, Mario Barrios. Okay. Mario Barrios, Brian Norman Jr., Jaron Ennis. So I don't get it. Did they not fight? Did they fight lightweight? So wait, what belt did Rolly win? The WBC? What belt did Rolly just win, people? Help me out. What belt did Rolly just win? Please tell me. Because WBA doesn't have him listed as a champion of any kind. Talk to me. What belt did Rolly just win? WBA interim? Well, that's not a real fucking champion. Can we all agree on that? Can we all agree that that's not a real champion? What up, J-Bone Capone? Yeah, I wasn't going to go live, but if I got to do a quick one, I'm not going to stay on too long. Do you guys consider Rolly a champion? Interim? Regular? All right, let me show you guys something. I don't know why we got to go through this, but he's not a fucking champion because it doesn't even WBA. Ready? WBA rankings. Here we go. There, the World Boxing Association. This is their fucking website. Okay, you guys see all this? Welterweight. Ready? WBA Super Champion, Jaron Ennis. IBF Champion, I don't know. WBC, okay, Super Champion. What the fuck's a Super Champion? What does that even mean? So they only have one belt listed. So Super is the only one that counts, and that's Boots. Okay? Am I missing something? The Ring Magazine, WBA. Let's go to the Ring Magazine. They're probably going to have it. Where is it? Welterweight. Here we go. Jaron Ennis is champion. C. Rolly is number 2. This guy, don't even know the fuck this is. Shakram Gizov is number 1. Ryan's 3. So tell me, we just looked at 2 different publications. Where do you see that he's a fucking champion? Where? So he's a champion that is not listed as a champion on the major sanctioning body's fucking own website that he's supposed to be a champion on. Guess what? That makes him not a champion. How is he a champion then? If he's not listed anywhere on the, we went to the WBA's website. He's not listed as a champion. How's he a champion then? Whenever you guys are ready, let me know. Can anybody clear this up? No. He's number 2 because he beat Garcia, blind faith. But he is not a fucking champion. Not a champion. This is bullshit. This was a sanctioning fee play, sanctioning fee grab for the WBA. He's not even listed on their website as a champion. He has a fucking little necklace that I think he made himself because it said RR. It says Rolly Romero, then the WBA. In like, I know they didn't give it to him. So he had an old necklace made up in case he wins to put on. So I hope we've all understood something. Dwayne didn't explain shit to me. He's not a champion. Not a champion. If a fighter has WBA title, then wins either IBF, WC, or WBO, they get moved up to WBA Super. The regular title then becomes vacant. Bullshit. That there's only one champion. You don't get moved up if you win. That's what the fuck do the other sanctioning bodies have to do with WBA? Either he's a champion or he's not. Either he's listed as a champion or he's not. And he is not. We just looked at it. Neither on the Ring Magazine, neither on the WBA. Let's see something. No, No, there's no other. There's no other. The Ring magazine is really the only other place. I mean, he's not a champion. I'm in denial. Yayin, you just came in the room. We literally looked it up. He's not listed as a champion anywhere. So if I wouldn't have watched that fight, hearing people call him a champion, and I just look up champions, he doesn't pop up. Why? Because you can't have more than one champion. Now, they might have tiers of champions. That's bullshit. Here in this channel, we go by one champion. We go by the main one, the Reggie, whatever you want to call it, the main one. The main one at welterweight is Boots Ennis. Rolly's not even listed number one ranking. Watch this. WBA rankings. Let's see the rankings. Do they have rankings? WBA. Oh, this is pub. Okay, wait. This is as of April, though. So this is before. This is before. But there's no fucking rankings. There's no rankings. I will say one thing. Okay, so it is before, but still, it'll be the same thing because Jaron Ennis hasn't lost, so he will be the super champion. Rolly Romero is second. He's second. Here we go. Let me share this with you guys. This is on the WBA's own website. Boom. Right? WBA, so you guys can see. I clicked on welterweight. Number one is Shakram. Rolly is number two. Not only is he not a champion, he's ranked number two, which is ridiculous, by the way, because this is before he beat Ryan. Now, since he beat Ryan, he still wouldn't be a champion. He might be ranked number one, but not a champion. So, if you go to this website and all it says is WBA Super Champion Jaron Ennis and Rolly ranked number two, how does that not make Rolly not a champion, but ranked number two? Explain it to me. Please. Doesn't matter if they update it. Jaron Ennis never lost, Teach. So let's say they update it. Rolly might be ranked number one, maybe, but he sure as fuck isn't a champion because Boots never lost. So how would Boots not still be the only person that says they don't even have listings on their own website that says interim, Reggie, and recess? They don't even have that on their own website. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. This is why we need a league so bad. Crazy. This dude is a champ. How is he ranked with no welterweight fights? I hate. That's a fact too. But not only should he not be ranked because he had no welterweight fights, he isn't ranked as champion anywhere. Word, MPO, there's tiers. How come the website doesn't state that then? I believe there are, sort of. But you see how unofficial everything is? There's only one champion. And they know that. That is a sanctioning fee grab. Rolly is going to have some exact belt tangling. It's fucking ridiculous. Marco, type it in. Is Rolly a world champion? Why? Of course it might say he is because that's what people were fucking saying on the internet. When you type it in, it grabs shit. The only way you find out if somebody's a champion, Dwayne, is you go to that sanctioning body's website. Back in the day, it would be grab the magazine and look in the magazine. Now it's a website. That's the only way. There's only two places that list official champions. Sanctioning bodies or the Ring magazine. Come on. If that belt was for the Ring magazine belt, Rolly would have got it because Turkey owns a Ring magazine belt. It wasn't. I understand that, Alberto. So I don't recognize that. To me, that's bullshit, for starters. But even if it is true, their own website doesn't say that anywhere. It just has one guy listed as champ. One guy. MPO, I don't know what the fuck the boxing scene is, but it is not an official sanctioning body. That's all that matters. The people who actually give out the belts. not the boxing scene. I mean, is that you're going to look up what a Honda costs? You're going to the Honda website. That's going to be the most official, latest version of what a Honda this year's model would cost. You don't go to eBay, even though eBay might be somewhat at the Honda website is who releases the cars and who sells them directly. I don't give a fuck what boxing scene says. I'm not even going to click it because it doesn't matter to me. What matters is the official source. That's like you guys always being like, so-and-so is going to fight so-and-so. And I was, all right, send me the link. And it's fucking some dude I never heard of saying late breaking news. Just like, okay, maybe it's true, but it sure as fuck isn't official. No, they don't, CJ. They don't. And they also don't realize that information matters based on the source. Information matters based on the source. Look at what you sent me, Eon. Yo-yo. What'd you send me? Where'd you send it? What are you even talking about? What are you even talking about, yo-yo? Yayo. Yayo. Tony Yayo. I don't know what you're even talking about. You understand me? Let's see. Let's see. Probably Instagram, I would assume. Do I have anything from Yoyin? Yayo says, yeah, you're right. I know I'm right. But I don't even know where you got that from, Yayo. Tony Yayo. I don't know where you got that from, but I don't know where you got that from. But when you go to the WBA website, I don't know why I keep repeating this. Like you guys are dumb because you're not. You guys are smart. Boom. That's what matters. That's what matters. That's from ESPN. Again, ESPN isn't the official source of the WBA's rankings. Do you know who is? The fucking WBA. So even if ESPN had Rolly as champion, I wouldn't look at that. I'd go to the WBA source. ESPN is credible. See, guys, there's a difference between credible, official, and suspect. ESPN is credible. Boxing scene is suspect. WBA website is official. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? You guys get it? I hope so. You guys are fucking wild. Rolly. And I'm more mad because I thought he was champion too, because that's what they were saying on Friday night. New champion. Oh, new champion. That's what everybody's saying. That's why I'm pissed. I'm not mad at you guys. I'm mad that boxing okey-doked us again with all this bullshit. I mean, what other sport? You don't see the NBA being like, yeah, man, we got 4 other champs in recess. We also got interim champions. We got intercontinental tag team champions. Like, what? There's one champion in boxing, just like there's one champion in basketball. One champion in every sport has one champion. Now you have Eastern Conference champions, Atlantic Division champions, but the king, the top of the mountain, is always one champion. And it's not Rolly Romero. Nor should it be. It's his first fight at fucking welterweight against Ryan. What up, Joey? ¿Qué lo que? ¿Tú sabes? Johnny's sitting in the cut. Johnny is sitting in the cut like Meg Ryan. Yeah, that's why I vote. I move to relinquish, to ignore to dissolve all the belts except for the main belt. I move for all of us to not recognize these bullshit belts in our diction, in our everyday vocab. Let's not say Rolly is a champion. Let's just consider Jaron Boots Ennis a champion. Okay? You don't want the wrench, Joe? You deserve the wrench. I don't know what he is, Yayan. I don't even know if he's a mandatory at this point. They might have not made him a mandatory. They might have still kept that first Russian dude who nobody's heard of a mandatory. Who knows? HLD, what up? Marco and Johnny won't allow me to win a raffle for real. I got to be on the kinds of the last. Nah, man. Here we go. Next one, guys. Muhammad Ali bobblehead right behind me. Next raffle. Anybody want to enter the Muhammad Ali bobblehead? You send a $10 Cash App to this Cash App or $10 to this PayPal. Marco KO at Gmail or Marco Boxing Cash App. Say $10. Put Ali bobblehead. We will be raffling it off within a week, possibly, if we get enough in there. Again, I need 40 in there. Anyone have belts? Marco has belts. That's what I'm saying. I did a t-shirt raffle earlier and CJ lost. Rolly has never been champ. He has a fake win over 60-year-old man. Well, he's 40, but yes. I don't know about the drug cheat thing, but he's definitely not a champ. Nowhere near that level. I think that's how it works. The Russian dude and Rolly got into a fight. I don't know. Here's the thing, Yayan. It works however the WBA decides it works. No rules. Boxing is subjective and has no rules. That's a fact. No rules. Because the referee, when I mean no rules, I mean no official rules. No rules you got to follow. Referee can do whatever they want. Literally whatever they want. As long as they have somewhat of a reason for it, somewhat of a reasonable doubt on why they're doing it, they can do whatever they want. Chicago's on. He's feeling feisty. WBA boxing champion. What the fuck is this? I don't know what that is, Dwayne, but I know that when I clicked on it, the shit didn't have him there. Didn't have him there. It has him on this one, though. Super champion, world champion. Okay, well, this has it. But let's see something. Let me show Dwayne. I don't know how he found this. But now Dwayne has it. Now it says welterweight, super champion Jaron, world champion Rolando Romero. So how do you get to this? You go to WBA. And then you go to champions. World champions. Oh, you got to go down there. Okay. Okay, so it does show it here. But let me ask you a question. Why is he a world champion? Why is he a world champion, yet he's still ranked number 2? Why is he a world champion and then he's ranked even number 1? If he was a real world champion, when you click on rankings, he wouldn't be in the rankings. He would be up there next to Boots. They even consider Boots the real champion. So now that makes it look a little better finding that, but it still is like you can't have 3 or 4 champions. That's bullshit to me. I'm not recognizing anybody but the main champion from now on. Fuck this shit. This is ridiculous. Nah, he ain't no fucking champion. Not to me. I know. That's exactly right, Yayan. The world sounds better. Yet they consider the super the main one because the super is the only one when you click on the other pages. Fucking weird. Fucking weird. Dipshits. Fuck is wrong with these people? It's annoying. Very, very annoying, if you ask me. Very, very annoying. Anyway. All right, peeps. It is tired. I'm going to bounce. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you guys as always. Peace.